King Saul, the first monarch of Israel, reigned from approximately 1030 BCE to 1010 BCE. He was from the tribe of Benjamin, and his story is predominantly found in the Hebrew Bible's books of Samuel. Saul's reign marked the transition from the tribal confederation of Israel to a more centralized monarchy, a significant shift for the people of Israel. Saul was anointed by the prophet Samuel after a divine instruction, and his anointing occurred in 3 key episodes, each with different accounts. 1. Private anointing. Saul, searching for his father's lost donkeys, meets Samuel, who privately anoints him as king. 1 Samuel 9, verse 1 to 27. 2. Public selection. Samuel later assembles the people of Israel to publicly proclaim Saul as king. 1 Samuel 10, 17 to 27. 3. Confirmation through victory. When the Ammonites threaten Jabesh Gilead, Saul successfully leads the Israelites to victory, solidifying his kingship in the eyes of the people. 1 Samuel 11, 1 to 15. Reign and conflicts. Saul's reign was initially marked by military success, including victories over Israel's enemies, such as the Ammonites and the Philistines. However, his relationship with David, the future king, became one of rivalry and tension, after David gained fame for slaying the Philistine giant Goliath. Saul's jealousy and paranoia toward David eventually led him to seek David's life. The turning point in Saul's reign came when he disobeyed God's command, leading to Samuel's rejection of him as king. Saul's downfall culminated in his defeat by the Philistines at Mount Gilboa, where he and his sons, including Jonathan, died in battle. Saul's tragic death marked the end of his dynasty, and his son Ishbosheth briefly succeeded him, only to be killed later, thus paving the way for David to become king. Legacy. Saul's reign is complicated by inconsistencies and contradictions in the biblical narrative. Early texts present him as a humble and capable leader, but later writings, especially after David's introduction, depict him more negatively. Some scholars have pointed to these inconsistencies as evidence of later edits or political influences. Despite his flaws, Saul's reign is considered foundational in Israel's history, symbolizing the difficult and complex transition from a tribal system to a centralized monarchy. His story also plays a crucial role in the biblical themes of kingship, divine providence, and the consequences of disobedience. Biblical accounts of Saul's life. Saul's rise and fall are recounted primarily in 1 Samuel. His death and the aftermath, including the fate of his descendants, are detailed in 2 Samuel and 1 Chronicles. His story is also briefly referenced in the New Testament, Acts 13:21, where Saul's reign is noted to have lasted 40 years, in contrast to the earlier biblical accounts suggesting a shorter reign.